Hey guys, Jeff here. I'm in Bangkok. Right behind me is the new Embassy Emporium building. Over to the side over here is where the U.S. Embassy is. The hotel I'm staying at is that's right behind the embassy. And I thought it would be an easy walk, but since that building's being built, it wasn't necessarily that close. I had to walk all the way around the block in order to get to the embassy. The update on the passport is I did get my emergency passport. Had a couple of little problems. The biggest one being the picture I had taken, the photo I had taken in Pattaya a couple days ago, they didn't like. And yesterday morning, after I went to my appointment, they emailed me and said it's not going to work. Unfortunately, because I didn't have internet, when I was walking around, I didn't get that message until 2 o'clock. So I had to get a new passport picture and get that all done. It ended up being about 4 o'clock in the afternoon by the time we're all done. So nothing real major, but the process is pretty easy. It's not bad. I did get in trouble, obviously. The person who was processing everything gave me a pretty good lecture about losing my passport, and if I do it again, I'll have a problem, and I understand that. It wasn't on purpose, obviously. Apparently, a lot of people do lose their passports, and it's a normal process to get an emergency passport, but not something I would do on purpose, obviously. And also not something I would do if I had a choice. But sometimes things happen, and that's what happened yesterday with my passport. So I've got the emergency passport. I'll be able to come home on my regular flight that I scheduled, and things should be good. I think it's been a good little trip to Bangkok. Had some fun up here. Went out last night. Had a good time. And I think overall, it's been a wonderful time. So I'm going to go check out and get moving towards wherever I'm going. Eventually economy for the bus. And, taking the bus, that's another thing that's it's a good thing. 131 baht to come from Pattaya to Bangkok or Bangkok to Pattaya. That's compared to about 1,500 baht in order to get a taxi to go. So I think it's a good thing, and the bus is nice. It's air conditioned, it's very quick. We made it up here in 2 hours, and I think that's a good way to transport yourself around the country. Probably a lot of people don't think about it. When I look at the people on the bus, very few white faces. So bus travel in Thailand is wonderful. Their infrastructure to move people around is really good here. So anyway, that's my update for today. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that your travels are good. And until next time, this is John T. I'm Jeff. Hey guys, good morning. Hopefully this is my last leg of my journey on the passport replacement trail here. Walking over to immigration. The last thing I need to do is to get a stamp on my new passport that will allow me to check out and get the stamp when I leave. Now, I think I could do it at the airport. I was told I could, but that it might take a while. And my flight is at 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and I don't think the staff probably will be quite as plentiful that early in the morning, so I'm going to go do this today at John T. Immigration. Hopefully, can get that done fairly quickly. Sometimes that's not so easy at that office. It gets very busy. Anyway, I'm headed to. I'm going to go walk down the beach, and get over to Jomtien Soi 5, where I will be able to go to immigration, which it's about a 35-40 minute walk probably. I'm on Pratamnak Soy 5 right now, headed down the hill. We'll walk along the beach. Nice cool morning. It's probably 83, 84 degrees, and that's a nice morning for a walk. So figured I'd get my exercise, plus I'd get something done this morning. So it's about 7:30 and I'm headed out, and we'll get over there with some time to spare, get in line for the 8:30 opening, and be one of the first people through the door, hopefully. We'll see. We'll get through this morning anyway, I'm hoping. So anyway, that's it for now, and we'll just walk down the hill here and enjoy the morning. Hopefully you're having a good one, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Hey guys, it's Jeff here. Just enjoying the view off the condo here this afternoon, a really nice afternoon. Had a little bit of a rough morning, and I wanted to just share what happened. And I was in the first few dozen people in line, and was able to get through the line the first time. The procedure there is you get in line, you go through a line, you go to the immigration officer, she gives you the forms that you need to fill out, and then you go fill the forms out, and then you get back in that same line, and you go through the line again, and when you get to the immigration officer, she then says, go to this or that, or the other person. There's 3 or 4 clerks there, and she directs you over to those people. They review the form that you submitted, and then they tell you which room you're going to go to. And they give you a direction to one of the many different areas that are in the building. Anyway, I went through the first time, and she gave me the form. I came back, and she said, no, this isn't right. You need another form. And she gave me the other form, and I went back, got in line, said you need copies of these 5 documents. So I made 5 copies, went back, got in line. Second time, she said, this isn't right. You need this, 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 and this. Went back, filled out the forms, got back in line, made more copies. She said I need more copies of things. Got back in line, and anyway, bottom line was 5 times through, she wouldn't give me an assignment to a room. And then she started getting mad. And generally speaking, Thai people don't get mad in public. It's just not a thing. So I always try to remain calm in public too. And rather than get in a fight, which we were to that point because she was yelling at me, I said, I'm leaving now. And she said, you need to be open-minded. And I was like, well, okay, I need to be open-minded, but I'm not sure what that means in this case, because there should be a certain number of forms that I need to fill out that I can then either go to the room I need to, go pay for what I need to do, whatever it is. All I really need is a stamp and my visa that says I'm in Thailand. She was having me fill out forms that I had arrived, that I had owned this condo, that, you know, a lot of things. And I fortunately had most of the stuff with me. Was missing one document, and I was planning to come back and get that, so I did that. And I came back and I started thinking, you know, I don't know what to do with this because it's obvious it's not going to go very well. So I came back and I called a couple of visa services that actually do that whole process for you. And they said, we can't help you. You have to do it yourself because it's an emergency passport. But yeah, you can do it there, but we would suggest you wait till you get to the airport. Just go half hour, 45 minutes early. They'll question you. You'll get through there. They're more used to seeing that paperwork than the local Chonburi Immigration officers, and they'll know more of what to do about it. So that's kind of where I left it off. And that's where I'm going to leave it off for today. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to get too wound up about it. I was really upset when I left the immigration office, and wasn't feeling good about things. Really had soured my whole day. I spent an hour and a half, 5 trips through a line, filling out a lot of different forms. It was pretty frustrating. But I'm kind of calmed down now, and I'm going to be okay. It's just that the frustration's there, and I'm not sure
exactly what to do, but I'm planning just to go to the airport with my paperwork, and hopefully going an hour early I'll be able to get everything done and be able to catch my flight. So that's my plan. That's the course of the lost passport and what's going on with it at this point. I do have my emergency passport. I've got everything that I need from the American end. It's just getting stamped and getting through immigration at the airport that I'm worried about at this point. Okay guys, that's the update. Just wanted to keep you informed. If there's any more news, I'll let you know. Take care, safe travels. So hey guys, it's Tuesday around noon, and I just a few minutes ago had a phone call from the Pattaya City Police. They said they had had my passport turned into them and that they had it here at the police station. So I came down and got it, and by golly, they did have it, and it's all intact, case, everything, which is nice. But unfortunately, it's not going to do me much good. There it is, see? Not going to do me much good because the passport was canceled when I left the embassy the other day. They issued the temporary passport, and that means that this passport is really not good. However, it probably will help me get out of the country. After my experience yesterday at immigration, they could not issue me a stamp for my new temporary passport without the entry stamp. Kind of a circle jerk, to say the least, but it was a frustrating experience. The immigration was, well, not very helpful, and it was not a good time yesterday. I think we're in better shape now. I will be leaving Thursday very early in the morning, and hopefully I'm allowing an extra hour or so on my taxi ride to allow for having a longer time at immigration when I go through. Well, hopefully it won't be. But that's where we're at. We got it back. I'm glad that's happened. And at least now when I get back to the US next week, I can send the temp passport in, the emergency passport in, and get the passport for another 10 years. So it's been a long experience. It's been not a lot of fun. Took me a week, a little over a week, to get this back. And I'm glad to have it back, just from the standpoint of nobody's out using it to do things they shouldn't be. But on the other hand, it would have been nice to have it back a few days ago before I went to Bangkok and spent all the money to do what I had to do there. So that's the story of the passport. I think we're in good shape today, and looking forward to loading up and going home. It's been a couple of months, really good months here. Really enjoyed it. It's another beautiful day here, a little overcast, but you can never complain about 85, 87 degrees and sunny, right? Just another great day. Anyway, from Pattaya Beach, this is John T.M. Jeff signing off for now, and we'll talk to you again later. Hope you have a great day and safe travels.